Welcome back to Theresthattarot. I hope y'all can hear me. We have figured out a new way to get this mic connected. So give me a second. I gotta see if y'all can hear me. Why did you do that? One second. Oh my god. Give me a second. He can tell by looking at his lineup. Hey everybody. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your bonus message. Thank you for being the highest viewers on this channel. I really appreciate your support. Y'all like the video. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for hyping this video after the live is complete. And we're going to get started. Aries, you got somebody who I feel like there's two people popping up in your reading, but there's someone who feels they know they ratchet. They know. This is like somebody who is not ashamed of who they are, where they come from, how they come at you. But I do feel like this is somebody whose heart is genuine. They may be dealing with somebody right now that's like that they don't have these same feelings for, and like the same feelings that they have for you, for whoever they're dealing for. And they could be kind of like the worst of them could be coming out on this person, and they looking at this person like, I'm not shit, but you still dealing with me. So they could be losing respect for somebody that they're dealing with right now. And this is, I don't know why this popped up in my head just now, but that is what I got. But this person could be very, they're funny, like wherever they come from. Like if they're from up north, New York area, they're like the person that everybody knows, but they also don't bother this person. Like they don't mess with this person. They know where this person can take things. If they from the South, it's just a country version, or I don't know. But this person's kind of funny. That's what it feels like. They could be amped. Like their energy could be like really amped, whoever this person is. They're something about the number three. Anyway, somebody got the feels for you. Somebody could really be in their feels for you. This other person that I'm picking up on, um, they could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. They have done pretty well in their life. Either they're older or they became successful very early in life. This person looks genuinely satisfied with where they are financially, with a lot of things in their life. It doesn't mean life is perfect, but I feel like they are in their element in their workspace, whoever this person is. They put a lot into that. This person could be someone who spends a lot, I heard copious amounts of time by themselves. This could be due to something that has happened in this person's life or this person's life could have really changed recently. And they're at the part now where they're excited for a new beginning, but they're very, like I said, their element right now is in the workspace with things that create or generate income. This person is at home in front of their computer. Whoever this is, they work a lot. They enjoy this space and they're doing very well. And again, a lot of solitude. So it looks like someone is healing. Like everything around them is good again. They are enjoying life. Whatever this is that was their old life could have involved another person. Whoever this person is, they have a very soft, something very soft about this person's energy. I feel like both of these people have the feels for you, Aries. Good morning, everybody. You said, yeah, up north jail. Oh, boy. You could be coming to a very fortunate time of your life, Aries. A time where you're going to be reaching a lot of your goals. Hey, baby sister. I meant to say good day. I've been changing my language because I'm realizing how important language is as I study language here in Germany. And that's just a personal thing that I've been working on. So a lot of you could be feeling like you have the space to work on things that are personal to you that will change your life. These two people keep popping up, Aries. One of them is like locked alone in their room. They can have a lot of fears right now. Nighttime could feel a bit nightmarish for this person. There's something about clutter or their mind being cluttered or hoarding when it comes to this person. You know how they say don't put a chair in your bedroom or don't put a mirror in your bedroom, like certain items you shouldn't place in your bedroom. That person got a lot of chairs in their bedroom. Something about it inviting spirits or something like that. Like I was working on something in my back out in my bedroom one night and I finished up and I was like, well, there's enough room in here. I can just push the chair into the corner. As soon as I got my bed, I looked at that fucking chair. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Got up, pushed it right back in the living room. Nope. So that's kind of what I'm getting. This person has a lot of chairs in their room. This could be a metaphor. Okay, of course. Yeah, because they say mirrors are gateways. And I used to have one and I'll never forget. I would look at it. I don't know why. I think maybe watched too many horror movies or something like that. So he said, what if you live in a studio, everything in one room? This is something that I heard. I have neither confirmed nor denied it. I just know that when I heard it, I had already had a mirror in my room and I felt kind of weird about it. It took me a while to take it down, but I don't know. That was just me. Don't I'm not confirming or denying that, okay? So because my last apartment was a studio. So what do I want to say? You are on the outside of both of these people though, Aries. I feel like you got a lot going on. It seems like you have like your own life is what it's given because it's like, yes, these things with these people, but then there's you. You could be really being celebrated right now or in the future for the work that you've done. Not only like on your job, but maybe you could be spending your time with people who celebrate you as well. I'm seeing like applause. You could have been really afraid to live at one point, and that is not to like be alive, but to just really live your life. And I think that's something that's going to be changing in the future too. A lot of you could be laying the groundwork right now. You already have some offers that you could take advantage of, but it looks like you're planning right now. You could be taking yourself out like on dates, on outings. Ooh, Aries. You're gonna be feeling like you're living again, if not like officially for the first time, you know? Something about this weekend could be of significance too. You're the main character. You are definitely the star of your show, Aries, and not in a way that's like, "Ooh, look at me," but I'm just getting like you could have one of those kind of schedules where people have to kind of you got to pencil things in. Like you, mm, who is this? That's I mean, there are people waiting on you. That's what I do want to say. And one of these people, the one with this softer energy, they're not coming at you with any kind of confusion. They're coming at they're coming at you in the energy of like, I have a plan. This looks like a plan. Really balanced, mature, like sound-minded energy. I like that person. I don't know how you feel. The song that just started playing is called Romeo and Juliet. Mm. Something about this connection could be a romantic tragedy. It could be like a nice oasis during a tragedy. But are you the one that's afraid of it, or is it them? It's both of you. It feels something may feel too good to be true, Aries. Because I'm not seeing much of their back history, but I do see like that this person has a backstory. Something has drawn you both to this place in your life where for them, like if they had a lot of noise going on in their last situation, they really appreciate the quiet now. For you, if you had a lot of things that got left undone or things you weren't able to accomplish because of this that, maybe there was a lot of chaos in your life or something that was, I'm hearing the word lethargy. You have been channeling that energy into like winning, like completing things, and not just like winning the lottery or winning I don't know, promotion. It doesn't have to be necessarily that, but it's mm, like I did it type of energy, like getting back on track and completing things. It's something about you completing things with this Six of Wands energy. I'm getting like a completion. So let's say you were in a relationship or just going through a trying time before now, and you decided to take a semester off, which turned into 2 semesters or something like that. Like this is you going back and finishing. So you're both kind of like thinking about the work that you've done on yourselves, the work that you've done in your life, what it took for you to get to this place you're in now. And then here comes this new shiny thing, and you're not wanting shiny to make decisions for you. You're wanting logic and discipline and all of this stuff to make decisions for you. But I heard, who said that's not what this is? I'm seeing two people that don't want their work to be in vain. This feels very mature. It feels very, I can feel like that you're nervous about it though, or both of you are nervous about it. You might feel like you are medicine to them. Boy, oh boy. But this other person, I heard trials and tribulations. And I'm not saying this because, oh, this person is going through karma because of how they did you. They're just going through a rough time. I don't know who this is for you, but they may have aged since the last time you've seen them. I got Scorpio energy, possible fire and earth again. You may not even know that this is going on in in this person's life. It's like they have accumulated a lot of things, and there is some drama. Like there's some drama that this person may have caused in other people's lives, and it's like whatever they built off of that is crumbling. It's crumbling. All right, let's move on. Let me have you. That's what somebody is saying. What would it be like if I had you, Aries? You've been traveling around to different countries alone. You feel like going back home now and just being cozy and stable again. That is such a nice thing. Y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post a video today about just that. Okay. So y'all follow me on Instagram at TT Talk Sense. Let me have you. Who is this? This could be someone who wants you again. This could be someone that you already know. I got Virgo energy. Hey, Ron. You said Uncle Wayne and Auntie Kat. Why do I look up at the comments? Yeah, somebody's like, can we just talk? Can you just let me have you? Can we just skip the can we skip I'm hearing let's straighten it out. Uh who is this? How do you feel about this person? I am doing that, JD. I am. I'm just finally like kind of photo dumping, video dumping on Instagram. So y'all follow me on Instagram at TT Talk Sense. I'm gonna post after this live. Hey Sean, thank you for being here. Oh, you don't want nothing to do with this person, Aries. Why did not gonna cry by Mary J. Blige just started playing? You don't want anything to do with this person, especially because of what you've experienced since this person. Like things could have really transformed for you, especially like as far as your stability is concerned, financially, maybe better relationships in your life. And I mean like relationships, like this could be family, your friends, more supportive circle around you. But I'm definitely seeing a major increase in finances and like support coming your way or since this person. So whoever this is that's like, let me have you, you don't feel like this person is worth your tears. We're Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. I think you're looking at the facts. You're looking at the numbers when it comes to this situation. It's like, well, I mean, I know there's more than on paper, but what's on paper is undeniable. Like what, and this could be energetically too. But I mean, this is like if I stop cussing in all of my videos and then I hit 100,000 subscribers next month. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's the holdup, but you know, so it's like a no brainer for you, whatever this is. Maybe I'll just put something out there. Maybe I need to start watching my mouth. Maybe for some of y'all, that could be a thing. Maybe it's someone that knows how to treat you that's coming into your life. Or, like I said, it's more than one thing, though, whatever this is for you. Okay. Is this the same person? There's someone who's afraid to talk to you. They may have a similar nature to the person that I just mentioned, or there's something similar. I don't know if it's the energy. or the time that you were dealing with this person. There's someone else. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be any relationship. For some of you, this was or is a spouse. What is mm, what is this person afraid to talk to you about? Or why are they afraid to talk to you? They miss you. You did a lot for this person, whoever that's popping up now. You were a rock in this person's life. This feels different. You sacrificed for this person, and you either feel or have felt very hurt by this person. There's like many different occasions where you could think that you can think back to where you could have just left everything behind with whoever this is. There are many times where you have wanted to just throw in a towel with whoever this is that just popped up. Okay. And again, I'm getting such a renewal type of energy in your life, even as it relates to this person. These two people that are popping up right now could be lessons. I don't know. I'm not saying that they didn't serve no other purpose but to teach you a lesson, but um they are attached to some real heavy stuff you needed to learn in life, okay? These are two people that you have felt have gone against you. These are two people that have taught you where to put your business, your site, where to set your sites, where what you need to be focused on, what you don't need to be focused on. Um, and it doesn't really have anything to do with them. It just has everything to do with how you're affected by the decisions that you make. You know, I saw this video and I mentioned this before, maybe in the weekly reading. I think it was tonight's conversation that the panel, this girl got up and asked, why are people over 35 still single? Like, basically, is that a red flag or something like that? And everybody was like, hold up, because everybody on the panel was over 35. That's actually not old. So one guy was, well, Ace was saying, you know, I didn't really become a grown man until I turned 35. And I can attest to that. There are certain decisions that I stopped making once I turned 35. Once you turn 30, but it just keeps getting better and better as you get through your 30s. And that you are an average of the fruit that you bear, right? It doesn't mean that you do everything perfectly, but he was basically saying, like, what you'll be able to judge a whole lot, maybe not necessarily everything, but a whole lot by the fruit. And I'm not just talking about the fruit in a person's bank account, but yes, also that, but their relationships with other people. What kind of reputation does this person have? Do is this somebody where their exes are like, they are blocked? I'm talking about restraining order, or I will never speak to that individual ever again. Like, do they have what what is the Carfax giving? What is the Carfax giving on this person? So you are realizing, Aries, that this also applies to you. And you can be, maybe you were giving, it could be just that you were giving to the wrong people or giving in the wrong ways. You could be an overgiver in general. There's something that you were doing to where you was definitely getting the short end of the stick in your interactions. You could have like a parental energy. You got this leader thing going on, or a maternal, instinct about you that wants to protect and that can sense things in other people. But this journey is and has always been a solo journey. It doesn't mean that you don't have family and all this kind of stuff, but it's always about you. It's not about what's going out, because you may have set yourself up for these disappointments. Okay. And I feel like, we Aries, I feel like you can take that in the way that I mean it. Meaning, I believe in you. Okay. I believe that you took that the right way. Okay. So I like the way that you're handling things, and keep going. This is about you. This is what living your best life is all about. Becoming the best version of yourself is pretty much how you get there. So I like the fact that I could be candid with you. And I can feel that through the phone. I can feel that through the phone. I know when I'm with a more, I don't want to say sensitive audience, because I think we're all sensitive to things, but, um, you know, mature. I feel like I've been getting more of a mature vibe from this reading. So there's someone who feels the same way that you feel. So how is it that you feel, Aries? You okay? But the way you feel is that you know something, but you're not saying anything about it because your mind doesn't know yet. You know how your soul can know something. There's like this gut. You just know it's gonna rain. You just know it's gonna whatever, or that somebody's gonna call you or whatever. That's the kind of knowing that I'm talking about. But you're not doing or saying anything about it because your mind is like, hmm. So it's like you're fighting something, and someone else is too. They feel the exact same way that you do. The Two of Cups. I was like, what do y'all know? The Two of Cups. Now, is this a new person? It is. Y'all can have like a silent battle of the ego type of thing going on right now. That is, or there's some kind of drama in the background that is kind of keeping this from coming together or being a thing. I don't know. I really feel like there's like some sort of mental gymnastics, but one or both of you could be going through like your own personal battles too, and you're kind of like so tired from that like whatever you're going through individually or whatever one of you is going through in the background is very draining. So it's kind of like wanting me to do an interview and I haven't gotten any sleep. I just got off a 20-hour flight or something like that. Um, Maybe it would be a better time if I were to get some sleep. We can do it tomorrow. I feel like there's more like rain check energy here, but there is a indescribable link between you and another person that is hard to deny. Yeah, the high priestess. I heard you ruling the way that I move. Somebody wants to let you know how they feel. Is this person with the? Is this the person we mentioned earlier? Aries, are you the pick of the litter right now? What is going on? Who is this? This is somebody who they're coming fast, but they're coming slow. You have at least two people popping up in this reading that have plans for you. This one's very unassuming, but it's still like if you tapped in, you can still see that this person, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like everybody else in this restaurant, it's like people watching, and everybody else in the restaurant is doing their own thing. Some people are on their phone, some people are talking to whoever they're at the table with, some people are talking with the staff. And then there's this one person over there reading a newspaper, and you're like, but if you sit there and watch them long enough, you'll notice that they're watching a person. That person is you, Aries. So who is this pretending to read the newspaper? This is somebody who walked out on you at some point, or who there's something like abandonment that went down here. I'm talking about like I'm picturing the scene like what's that movie with Martin Lawrence and it's a thin line between love and hate. When he left her and they were supposed to celebrate her birthday and she had the knife in the cake. You know what I'm talking about? But imagine if she wasn't crazy, imagine if she was just sad about it. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, this is somebody who may have, like, I'm not saying that that's exactly what happened, but this could be someone who really hurt your feelings. Like, at a special, like, it could have been something really special. And it's like, damn, wow, okay. Like, this hurt your feelings. So, Aries, I don't know. You're avoiding this person, whoever, yeah, you will never. Now, this is one of those, Aries. This is somebody who wants to tell you how they feel, like through the echoes of the mountains or something. Like, I feel like they're so far away to be able to tell you this. But the way you feel about this person is like, yeah, I'm good on you. I don't deal with people like you, something like that. But they're like talking to the moon when it comes to you. Like, somebody really feels at a loss without you. Ooh, Aries, what is all of this? I didn't think it would be on this part of the reading this long. One thing all of these people have in common is that they grieve without you and they would do anything for you. Whether they didn't do that in the past or not, this is how they feel now. Lost without you, and that they would do anything for you. Let's move on. Back to the present. Back to the present. I feel like this is present energy that these people are in, but I feel like you are more so focused on the present in general. And that could be what is making you so attractive right now. Not necessarily just aesthetically attractive, but like you're attracting a lot right now. There's somebody they want to. Oh, I feel like let's just talk about all of them at this point. One last message about that. We're gonna move on to finances. If somebody could take a bite out of you, this could be a friend of yours. You can have a friend that I don't care. Opposite sex, same sex. This person wants to take a bite out of you. This is not somebody who is looking at you like a friend. Okay. Who is this friend? Aries. This could be somebody that act like they don't want to be in a committed relationship, but they would I feel like they would view that with you. They would do that with it's like Watch out for someone. This could be a Leo for some of you, to where it's like they wouldn't be faithful unless they got to be with you. Okay. Who is this friend for Aries? If you're not reaching out to whoever this is, they are like, no. You would be this person's reason to change. Like this person low key crashes out on you. They view you so highly. They don't do well when they don't hear from you. Like this is somebody who plays bestie energy. This could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow. This how do you feel about this friend? Hey April. That's your neighbor, Cody. This could be a Capricorn for some of you. I don't think it's about how you feel about this friend. I think you see them as a friend because it doesn't, I'm not seeing like how you feel about this person. Not that you don't care about this person, but I don't think you see them the way that they see you. You could go on hiatus from people a lot. This, I don't know, maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. Like, that could be why they're freaking out. You could be like one of them people where you're a pop-up friend. You pop up once everything's okay again. You could kind of like disappear, fix things, put out fires, or just what do you call it? You need decompress time. Like, so you may be one of them friends that don't like. You'll come out 2 weekends in a row, and then you'll kind of go hermit for like 2 months. And then when you pop back out, it's like, oh my god, Aries. Yeah, you need that time. This person don't do well with that, but I feel like this is who you are. So everybody has a way that they process, a way that they function, a way that works for them. But yeah, this person do not want to be your friend at all. This person wants to marry you. um people feel people that you're not talking to, Aries, they listen to music that reminds them of you, or there's a lot about music that reminds them of you. They wonder, is the Aries happy without me, or does the Aries feel the way that I feel? At least sometimes. Like, cause these people could know you to be like a generally happy, busy person. Maybe you always have like something new going on. Like your life is fuller than just relationships or just family or just work. Like I'm picking up on somebody who has hobbies, very involved in whatever they do for work. um it's like people think it's not fair. People think that people feel wrong by you because you have your hand in multiple pots. I mean, for some of y'all, you could be dating multiple people, but what I'm really picking up on is like you can have your hand in multiple pots, and it's like you recover from things quickly because you're not really idle, is what I'm saying. And it's only when you're idle that your mind, you know what they say, an idle mind is a devil's playground. You don't play that. You don't play that. So I think that's kind of your sauce. That's the secret sauce. And I don't even think that's something you're gatekeeping, because I've never even really put it like that or thought about it like that. But that's how it's coming to me now. Maybe you tried to give this game to people, but I don't know. They feel like it's unfair because it's like soon as I get used to you, you're gone. Soon as I get used to you, you are gone. And that is what I had to hold on to. Maybe my life doesn't look like your life, or I don't adjust to things the way that you do, or it's something like that. So it's like they get left feeling like this. and you leave looking like this. So it feels unfair. But is it? Does it mean it's not? It's mutually disappointing. I don't think it's that you do not experience disappointment from a relationship ending or something like that. It's just tomorrow's another day. Do I have to cry tomorrow too? I think it comes in waves, but again, the more idle you are, the more you can get brought into that sunken place. It doesn't mean you don't have feelings. It just means you don't live in them. They want to feel that way again. I feel like as you're reaching for something like bigger and brighter in your future, it doesn't mean you want to become a celebrity, but it just means like, maybe I'll go explore this terrain and, see what that's about. You know how to keep yourself going. You know how to pick yourself back up. So it's like while you're wishing for better in life, they're wishing for those moments back with you. Which is not, it doesn't mean that you're good, they're bad, you're good. I just feel like it's just different. And maybe that's what brought y'all together. A lot of emotions though. Lots of emotions. He said he's a feisty little cancer. Why did that just make him sound hilarious? Let's see. Aries. You could be taking this time now to really take responsibility, like take ownership over your finances. Any mistakes that you've made along the way, even if you're like in the midst of them now, maybe you feel like you recently made a mistake when it comes to finances, um, or this could be past energy. I see you learning. I see you learning from those mistakes, using better judgment in the future, and creating a lot of balance between like work and play, which could be all that really you needed to do. Maybe there was too much play going on, not enough work, or too much work, not enough play, something like that. And it looks like you are finding that balance now. It could have been too much work, not enough rest as well. Whatever this is, it's really about you. It's really just about you. Because I'm hearing somebody back in the background saying, like, why are you acting like that? Why is it this? Why is it that? I don't think you and somebody are not thinking the same. Anyway, you're looking to advance, Aries. This could be in your professional environment. And you know that what happens outside, I'm hearing the courtroom. Some of y'all could work in the justice system, but you know what happens in and out of the courtroom or the office or whatever is also important. It's like what happens inside is important, is as important as what happens outside. What I come online to do is just as important as how I behave offline. Something like that. Like you understand that there's balance there. And it doesn't mean that you can't have, yeah, it doesn't mean that you can't have anything. It's about balance. It's about balance. And that is how you're going to be establishing or have established credibility in your workplace. You are very good at keeping your composure, and that's not fake. That's responsible. I don't know why I want to say that. Um, you you could be realizing that it's not that deep. Like it's that deep, but it's not that deep. And I feel like that's what keeps you calm in a lot of situations. All of this is kind of given that you're not taking things personally, because there could have been a time where you even overextended yourself and tried to entertain all of these people or tried to fix every little thing or tried to, you know, it's not about competing, but you could have been the last one to leave the office, first one to get there, something like that. Okay. And there's somebody who's like, you gonna leave me while I'm down, you gonna da. And I'm like, where are you when it comes to that? Because I keep hearing that. You you love this person. I'm not sure you love this person. Somebody is they don't get you. You may not get them either. But there's definitely a miscommunication going on. It feels like energetically. This person is willing to do anything for you, but I don't know what they actually showed you because you are not clocking whatever this is. Because I think you care about this person, but you also really love yourself. This person could have gave up like their last for you or something like that. I feel like, you know what I feel like happened? This person overcompensated for some mistakes that they made with you, and they could have really put themselves in a bad position with like over giving to you or something like that. And they feel like things are not fair, but you may feel like the way that you were treated wasn't fair. So how a person chooses to apologize or how a person chooses to, I don't know, I don't think you even knew what was happening, but I feel like hindsight, either you're realizing this or I'm realizing this and I'm telling you. Overdid it when it came to apologizing for things that you may not even know they did. Now they're realizing that without you, you're the only person that they want. You have love for this person, but you also love yourself. And that's the difference because I imagine if this person really, really, really loved you, that they wouldn't have had anything to overcompensate or apologize about. If you are a giver, that is great. That is something that's honored in this life. But giving is relative. You know what I'm saying? There's a spectrum of giving, and sometimes people can overgive. So again, apologize for things that they're not necessarily apologizing to you for. I don't know what that is, but you don't have no bad blood when it comes to this person, even though they did do you wrong. I think you just know what it is. Aries is very low key. It's very low key. It's very low key. But you knew what you was dealing with in somebody. But that's the difference. When you love yourself, I don't have to sit here and tell you who you are. You know what you did. I'm gonna sit here and argue back and forth for what I'm looking at. Nah. So you could be using this time right now, Aries, to really learn new things. It's never too late to look at the Nine of Pentacles. The energy is so great, Aries. The energy is so great, and you're not going to be dealing with anybody who ruined the relationship with you. Okay, because you can't just go around treating people like anything, and everything done in the dark comes to the light. You have turned your back on whatever that is. But it's never too late to, implement something new into your life, create a new habit, take a new course, start, I don't know, get back in the gym, whatever it is for you. Okay. Develop a new skill. So I see you being very happy with with what you're doing, what you're going to be putting your focus into. You're going where you're being celebrated. You're going where you're going to a place where, like, once you're able to accomplish whatever this thing is, which I picked up on earlier, something about you putting your energy into like accomplishing things, finishing things, crossing the finish line. These things are going to put a very big smile on your face. Like, just, I don't know. People are going to be like, oh my God, the Aries is glowing. Look at the Emperor card. This is you. This is you. You're going into things where it's kind of like scary, like an audition or submitting something and you're like, oh my God, is it going to get approved? It is, because you're doing the work. Every time you give yourself a reason to smile, it boosts something inside of you. It's like getting a shot of straight vitamin C straight into your bloodstream or something. I don't know. It's something like that. And it's only building the momentum for this yes, this approval, this you got the job, you got the house, you got the whatever, or sign here for I don't know, whatever it is for you. So kudos. Kudos, Aries. Kudos. This is a beautiful energy. There's a lot of blessings, unexpected. It's like even though you're working towards things, um, this is giving whistle while you work type of energy. And when you whistling while you work, you forgot. It's like you know how the time goes by fast, and it's like, damn, it's already time to go home. Yes, it's already time to go home, and you're going to just clock out and go home, Aries. You're not going to overcompensate. You're not going to overwork. You're going to go home, get some rest, because that is a part of what we're talking about. That's a part of um, this best life that we're talking about. You are going into like the unknown, Aries, and you're not afraid. So what that gives me is you could be strengthening your relationship with the most high, strengthening a relationship with yourself. And so you're not afraid to walk down any unknown paths, quote unquote, alone, because you know that you're never truly alone. So you could be taking some really big chances in the future. And I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like, you know how they like, I don't know, somebody wins the Oscar, they win the Grammys, and they put the camera on the person and they're like, even though they know they music fire, it's something about hearing your name like, I really got it. I don't know. It's something like that that's going to be happening for you. And look at this. You could be celebrating this win with somebody that is also, it's like this could be the past version of yourself giving your future self a high five, or this could be someone that you share some sort of soul connection with that y'all gonna be winning together. It's something like that. But I see you're coming into a period where you're gonna be very proud of yourself, Aries. I'm proud of you. You literally told yourself it's time for me to heal now. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. This is what it feels like, Aries. So you got a lot of people that's feeling very blocked. Blocked. I'm getting the number you have. So it's I don't know. They're not feeling the same. And these are people that are we're used to you holding their hand through these dark times. You've been going down these roads alone for a while. I feel like nobody was there when you were going down those dark roads. And I don't think that's something that you take personally or that's like a jab at anybody. I think it's just true. It's kind of like, well, when I had the flu back in blah, 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 y'all was out of town. So you couldn't be there. Sometimes it's just that. It's like you couldn't be there. Why? I'm not going to be mad at you because you couldn't be there. For some of y'all, this could be about family, this could be about exes or whatever. But whoever these people are, you have shared a lot of love with these people. Like y'all have shared a lot of love with each other. And it's like while you are now kind of it's like the night has passed for you. The dark time has passed for you. And you could be really, in a flow state, if not now, in the near future. Like you're coming out of these dark times, and as you're in this flow state, planning and like for moving forward very quickly. I'm seeing people that are rehearsing the past, like really feeling guilty about things or blaming themselves for whatever, 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 because they can feel that that was the last rodeo. That was the last time. Down here, Suge Avery, y'all can have that energy. It's like you come into town and get your feel because I'm not gonna be here long. But she came in and she made everybody feel good. She made everybody feel good, and then she got the so y'all can have that type of energy. And the song that's playing right now is called Celebrate. So this I may name this reading. It's a celebration. Like you're getting to the point where it's time to celebrate life. Okay. It's time to celebrate life. If given the chance, Aries, we're gonna do a quick trivia for you. If given the chance, what would your worst enemy want to tattoo on your back? Y'all leave it in the comments. What do you think your worst enemy would want to tattoo on your back? This should be hilarious. And what is the easiest way to break your trust? Y'all leave that in the comments. I'll pull one card for each, and then I'm gonna leave it there. For some of you, somebody would tat on your back the truth. Whatever the truth. This could be like low blows type of thing, you know? This could be like, ugh, you got people. Oh, I don't want to leave it with that negative energy, but this is like if I know that you got cheated on, or I know that it's like something that hurt you. And you know why they do that? Why they would do that? Because they can't find a lie, Ari. They can't find a lie. And they can't get over you. So it's like, I'm going to hit you where it hurts. And I feel like whoever this person is could be in this reading. There's a Leo here. So it's like, I'm going to hit you where it hurts, because it's not like I can say anything bad that you've done. It's something like that, which is really shitty. So maybe stay away from that person. The easiest way to break your trust is to break the connection between the two of you. Once you feel that we're not really in sync type of feeling, it's almost like the beginning of the end for you, huh? Because that's what this is giving. Because I'm hearing for better, for worse, for sickness and health, something like that. And before you take those kind of vows, and even if you've taken vows before, and this is what you meant by that. And when I say that connection breaks, there's always something that breaks it. And so your trust will start to kind of dwindle from there. The moment you feel it, there's a part of you that just opens your hand and releases it, even if your mind and your body or everything else hasn't caught up to that feeling. It's like you're as good as gone once that happens. So, very interesting reading, Aries. Very interesting reading. It's like, if I asked you, would you leave? And people are finding out that that is indeed something that you just might do, or you might have already done. So thank you so much for being the highest viewers on this channel. I hope that y'all enjoyed this bonus reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Like the video if this resonated with you, or if you just enjoyed the chat. Thank you to all my moderators. I love y'all. Follow me on Instagram at TT Talk Sense, and I will see you guys very soon. Ciao.